Hey everyone, welcome back in the kitchen where this week I'm actually not standing in the kitchen. I'm in the breakfast nook dining room area, but we'll move over to the kitchen in a few minutes. But today we need space. Today we need room to work. We've got a lot going on. We've got a lot of people here and it's going to get messy. But who cares? Because that's fun. Messy is fun. Did you hear that? I have people here today to help me. A gaggle of them. Everybody come in. Jason, Maylee, everyone. Come on, come on, come on. All right, everyone remembers Jason. So let's let Jason introduce. Go ahead, buddy. Take it from here.
Well, as you know, I'm Jason. I've been in Baby Back Ribs in another video I forgot. But we got a bunch of people over here.
Okay, so who's who?
That one is Emma Gore. That one's Pepper Watson. With the red hair.
Everybody say hi.
That one's hi. Wow. That one's another Emma Watson, and that one is Ava.
And Ava, and everybody already knows Maylee. I hope.
Hi.
Yes.
Nobody knows.
So, can somebody tell me what are we making today?
Corn dogs.
Corn dogs. Corn dogs. Right. This was an idea actually given to me by a buddy of mine. We worked together well over 20 years ago. We've been friends for a very long time. And he thought corn dogs would be fun to do and let kids try eating them and making them. So I thought we could all make them together. So here's what we're going to do. We will get to these. But let's take this one step at a time. Give me these. Yes, I'm going to show you how to make everything for a corn dog. Now, a couple of things about corn dogs that we all should know. Number one, corn dog is what? How do you cook a corn dog?
Bread and corn.
And how do you cook it?
You cook it in grease.
You cook it in grease. You fry it in grease.
And
absolutely.
onion.
Now, we covered what it is. We covered how you make it. You fry a corn dog in grease with what?
Onion.
No. What did you just say you put in a corn dog?
Grease.
Grease to cook it in, but
Hot dogs.
corn and what else?
Hot dogs and corn.
Flour. Flour. Cornmeal, flour, and you can add all kinds of stuff. There are recipes that have vanilla. You can put cinnamon. You could put spices if you want to make it kind of like a sweet and spicy, but that's a little bit too much for me. So we're going to make your traditional corn dog, okay? Recipe that goes back zillions of years. Zillions. Just kidding. So, very, 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 very easy, very simple to make. So here's what we need. We're going to take a bowl.
A bowl.
All right.
On a pour.
What's that one? It's yellow, so what do you think?
Ground mustard.
No, that would be a lot of ground mustard. How about...
Breadcrumbs.
Close. This is cornmeal. Cornmeal. Okay? So it's kind of like breadcrumbs, but what it really is powdered up ground corn.
With a meal.
Right. That is 1 cup of cornmeal. Not everything. All right, Jason.
Flour.
Good job. 1 cup of flour. Get it all in there. Perfect. Now, I'm letting you have this one because you know what's in there already. What is that?
Salt and pepper.
Nice. Salt and pepper. And you only need a little bit of that. That's just for flavor. So we have 1/8 of a teaspoon of pepper.
Or all of it.
And 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. And that's all you need.
And next you need egg milk.
Now,
Can I stir?
there's a lot of this. What is it? What do you think?
Salt.
Salt? You think?
Sugar.
Sugar. If I put that much salt,
I want to do
we'd all walk around like this for the rest of the day. You know? Well, we would need water. This is sugar.
I would be sleepwalking.
Okay? That is 1/4 of a cup of sugar. It sounds like a lot, right? It's not.
That's satisfying.
All right. Your turn
I'm fine with a lot.
to tell me what that is.
That's really easy.
Oh, it is?
Salt.
Go ahead, killer. What is it then? Help her out. What is it, Piper? No. What do you think? Any ideas at all?
Salt?
No.
Egg?
No, that's in here. That is baking powder. Baking powder. Okay, it's the other one. It's the other one. They, believe it or not, they both have two very different jobs. That's baking powder. Baking powder is what's going to make it fluffy. It's what's going to make it puff up. Okay? It's used for volume. It's used to fill space. Well, no, actually, the next thing we're going to need to do, in fact, you guys can all get started doing this, especially because you two are hiding in the back. We need to start skewering hot dogs.
Okay.
How are we going to make them if we don't skew them? Do you want to try it or no?
Do what?
All right, so what we need to do is we need to be skewering hot dogs. See, now this might happen. That's no big deal. Just take it out. But what I want you guys to do is take the hot dog, put the skewer in, and don't force it like this. Look at me. Don't force it like this. Twist it, and it'll kind of screwdriver itself in. What do you think? Can we try it? You guys want to try it? Come on. Let me see you all do that.
Okay.
Skewer the hot dogs.
Okay.
Come on. Let me see you do it. Now, Ava, you help me. Here.
I want to flower.
Okay, but tell me what's in here. Do you remember?
Egg.
Egg, yes. And what else? And milk. Egg and milk. I put a cup of milk and 1 egg. Can you pour that in?
Yeah.
All right, let me see you do it. You ready? 1, 2, 3, pour. Oh, nice. Good job. Okay, watch here. Let me start it and then you can finish. All we're going to do is mix this batter together. All right, Miss Ava, can you do this for me?
Oh, it's because we have to do it by myself.
Okay, you can do it. She wants to do it by herself. All right, Ava, go for it. Let me see what you got.
I did slowly on my pancake.
Okay, yes, just like doing pancakes. That's right. What do you think?
Daddy,
Is that good?
Daddy, can I start too?
Here, Ava, let me take a look and see. See how it gets kind of lumpy? And that's okay because
Mine's all the way at the end.
that's perfect. Thank you, buddy. That is all we need. Look, see? You did it. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to start getting our grease hot. And while the grease is hot, we're going to start battering our corn dogs. What do you think?
Yeah.
Does everybody remember what's in here?
Flour, baking powder, salt and pepper, and sugar.
Sugar and
Egg and milk.
egg, milk, and one more thing. What was that?
Baking powder.
Baking powder. What was that yellow? The yellow.
Cornmeal.
Yes, cornmeal. Go ahead. That's awesome. Now, let's give this just a second. That's exactly what we want it to look like. Do you see that? Look at that consistency. That's all you need. Doesn't need to be too thick. It's not clumpy or lumped up at all. But that is perfect. 1 cup of milk and 1 egg. All we needed to make that. Now, let that sit for just a moment. And then I'm going to turn on our grease. There we go. And let's start doing the hot dogs. So here's what I want to do. Let me show you how to do one. Okay? That's perfect, buddy. Let me show you how to do one, and then everybody is going to dip a hot dog. What do you think? Yes, no, maybe? Ava, you going to try too?
Yeah.
All right, look. Highly complicated process. All I'm doing is rolling it in. And do you know what really makes this easy, but I don't have one? A jar. If you could get a jar to pour this in and then dip the hot dog in the jar, look at that. That is perfect. The next thing we're going to do is fry that up. Now, I'm going to let it sit right here. All right. Let me see somebody. Go ahead, Ava. You want to try? Now here, roll it. Roll it. There you go. There you go. Keep rolling. Let me see you roll. Let me see you roll. There you go. There you go.
Daddy, can I sit up on this chair and dip?
Perfect, Ava.
Now we're putting it in a cup so we can just dip
Yes, now we can just dip them. This is a much better idea.
Daddy,
Hang on.
I'm going.
Actually, I think Emma was in the middle of doing one. Miss Emma Watson, wasn't one of these yours?
Yeah.
Here, grab one. Go ahead. Give
This is mine.
it a dip, and let's see how it goes.
I want the mine in it.
There you go. Go all the way. Look, watch. There, you got it. Don't run away. You got it. Perfect. Look at that. How perfect is that? Gooey. All right.
My turn.
Let me check the grease.
198.3.
Perfect. All right, so it's getting higher.
198.
What do you think of this? Craziness. Huh? These are awesome. I love it. Look how good. You want this? Can we cook them first?
No.
You want to eat it like this?
Yeah.
Ew.
Ew.
All right.
Want to eat.
Here's what I want to do.
No.
I'm going to show you how to do it. So what we did, we've got a big thing of grease, at least a quart, maybe even 2, of vegetable oil, whatever oil you'd like to use. We've got vegetable oil. Got it nice and hot, well over 300 degrees. Believe it or not, these only take a few minutes to cook. 3 to 5.
It takes like 3 minutes.
Let's take a look and see how this works, Jason. You want to help me try it? So, it's ready.
Yeah.
In the grease. Now watch out, buddy,
Why?
because it's going to start to bubble and it's going to get really hot. And what we can do, you never want to do too many of these at once, because number one, the more cold stuff we add into the oil, the cooler the temperature of the oil gets. So we don't want to overburden the oil and bring the temperature down too much. At the same time, it's a lot easier to control when you only have a couple. I'm going to keep turning them and allow it to cook. Any of you ladies would like to help us fry some corn dog? You're not going to make me do all the work by myself. Do you want to see what I got going on here? Here, stand up here and take a look.
I can see.
You can see? See? And all you have to do is turn. The most important thing to remember is wherever there's no batter, you get no corn dog. So, we want to make sure the batter is all the way down, completely covering your corn dog. And that is how they come out. And for the record, it took 3 minutes. Thank you very much. It goes straight on a paper towel as soon as it comes out of the grease.
I'll get this one when you go.
Jason, how's it going? You got him going? What definitely will help you is an assistant. Is this the last one? Will this be yours?
Look how much they are.
Jason, tell them about the corn dogs. Tell them how long they took to cook.
They only took 3 minutes to cook.
Three,
And they're super yummy.
3 to 5 minutes at the most. 325 to 350 degrees.
Can you guys see me?
Just keep turning the oil. Keep turning the corn dogs in the oil, right? Yeah? And then they come out looking like that. They've got to go on a paper towel. Tell me what's in these corn dogs. Let's recap real quick and then we're done.
Flour.
Flour,
Baking powder.
cornmeal, baking powder,
Sugar. Salt. And sugar. Even milk. Salt. And eggs.
milk, and eggs. That's it. That is how you make a traditional corn dog. 3 to 5 minutes in the oil. Let them sit for 5 to 6 minutes so all the grease drips off. Maybe cool them down a little bit. Are we going to eat them?
Yes.
Is anybody going to put mustard on theirs?
No.
Horrible.
Yeah, roll
Horrible.
for money.
I hope you folks have a great week. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll see you in a few days. Are you guys going to come back?
Make sure you subscribe.
Did you hear that? Make sure you subscribe, please. Maybe give the video a thumbs up. Huh? Share it. You stand up. You want a bite? Okay, I'll eat it. You folks take care. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Who wants ketchup?
Me.
Who's trying them?
Me.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Egg milk.
Cut.